Wombat's Picnic, a Fractions Dilemma. It's a lovely day, and Wombat is heading to the river to have a peaceful picnic. He finds the perfect spot under a eucalyptus tree, lays down his rug, and opens his lunch basket with delight. I have one whole damper to eat all by myself, Wombat says while settling down under the shade of the tree. Just then he hears one animal squeaking. "G'day." It's Echidna. She is wandering out of the bushes. Wombat glances at Echidna and then at his damper. Echidna sits down next to Wombat and eyes the damper longingly. Wombat knows he will need to divide the damper. "As there are now two of us, would you like half of my damper?" Wombat asks kindly. "Oh, yes, please," replies Echidna. "You are very nice for sharing, Wombat." Just then they hear two animals chanting, "G'day!" It's two long-necked turtles. They are climbing up out of the river. Wombat glances at Echidna and the two long-necked turtles, and then at his damper. The long-necked turtles nestle down next to Wombat and eye the damper longingly. Wombat knows he will need to divide the damper further. "Now that there are four of us, would you like 1/4 of my damper each?" Wombat asks thoughtfully. "Oh, yes, please," they reply together. "You are very nice for sharing, Wombat." Just then they hear four animals chirping, "G'day!" It's four galahs. They are fluttering down from the eucalyptus tree. Wombat glances at Echidna, the two long-necked turtles, and the four galahs, and then at his damper. The galahs flop down next to Wombat and eye the damper longingly. Wombat knows he will need to divide the damper further again. "Now that there are 8 of us, would you like 1/8 of my damper each?" Wombat asks generously. "Oh, yes, please," they reply together. "You are very nice for sharing, Wombat." Wombat cuts the damper, dividing it equally into 8 pieces. Wombat looks around nervously to see if anyone else is coming. He sits, staring at the 1/8 of his damper on his plate, looking forlorn. "Hey, kind Wombat," Echidna squeaks. "I have 1 lamington to share." Wombat smiles when he sees Echidna take out the yummy lamington. How can Echidna cut the lamington so that all 8 animals get an equal share? "Hey, wonderful Wombat," the long-necked turtles chant. "We have 2 sandwiches to share." Wombat grins when he sees the turtles take out the delicious sandwiches. How can the long-necked turtles cut the 2 sandwiches so that all 8 animals get an equal share? "Hey, generous Wombat," the galahs chirp. "We have 4 oranges to share." Wombat beams when he sees the galahs take out the juicy oranges. How can the galahs cut the 4 oranges so that all 8 animals get an equal share? Wombat is so happy. He thanks Echidna, the 2 long-necked turtles, and the 4 galahs for sharing.